In order to boost harvest and ensure that Malawians are food secure, government rolled out the Affordable Inputs Program AIP in 2020. In its first year, AIP registered successes, but farmers in some parts of Malawi say there's need for AIP to provide them seeds that match their agricultural needs. They say this can help them fully utilize resources provided under AIP, which in turn is important in achieving AIP objectives. Our reporter Kondwani Chinere was recently in Nsanje and has this special report.
The importance of the Affordable Inputs Program AIP amongst Malawian subsistence farmers cannot be overemphasized. Most subsistence farmers believe with the recent hype of modern farming methods, there is need to fully utilize the AIP.
Before the coupons, life was harder. For one to apply fertilizer, it was very difficult because one has to make money to buy the expensive fertilizer, and to buy the seeds, it was not possible.
Jim has this year for the third time qualified for the subsidies. All these times, she says he has received seed and fertilizer coupons. Jim, however, says maize seeds she gets are not suitable for her area. She further says resilient crop seeds are never available at agro-dealer shops in her locality. Friday Welosi, another smallholder farmer from Chapelekeza village, Ngabo in Nsanje, says agriculture officials advise them to grow early maturing varieties considering the weather of the area. But Welosi says they end up buying inappropriate maize seed varieties which are available on the market.
You go to an agro-dealer to buy seeds, but the varieties we want are not there. I prefer Fumba and Kalulu. The varieties do well here in the Lower Shire.
A female smallholder farmer, Aida Samson of Chinandilonda village, tells MBC seeds sold under subsidy also come late. Samson says the use of unwanted seed varieties has made her and the other farmers not to get the expected yields to be food secure. She says if the farmers are sold the right varieties, they can harvest more, which is important in making Malawians food secure.
We harvest little. With Kanyani and Kalulu Ofumba, we get between 15 and 17 bags. But we get 10 or 11 bags when we use other varieties. These other varieties cannot withstand the sun here. They cannot survive the weather.
Vice President for National Agro-Dealers Association of Malawi, Gracious Njengezulu, acknowledges to have received such complaints from other smallholder farmers from other districts, but not in Nsanje. Njengezulu says the main challenge is that some agro-dealers have contracts with specific seed manufacturing companies, which make it impossible for them to sell seeds from other companies. According to the National Agro-Dealers Association of Malawi, the country has 6,000 agro-dealers. Njengezulu also says the association is failing to serve farmers better because of what he described as an information gap.
Such cases happens. Normally it's all because probably of the capacity of some of the local agro-dealers that are existing in that area. It may happen that that particular agro-dealer maybe is having a contract to supply seeds maybe only from one or two seed companies, but it's something that can be contained as long as there is information, proper information sharing between the farmers themselves, the Ministry of Agriculture, District Agriculture Office, and the District Agriculture and the Nsanje District Agro-Dealers Association. But it's something that can be contained.
Commenting on the issues, the spokesperson for the Ministry of Agriculture, Gracia Nilungu, says the 2021-2022 AIP has faced a number of challenges. Lungu, nevertheless, says the government is encouraging farmers to buy seeds of their choice through AIP. He is hopeful that as AIP enters into fourth week of implementation, things will improve. Lungu tells MBC that currently there are only 47 companies selling inputs across the country. But he says the number of companies should grow in the coming days, thereby making more inputs, including seeds, available to farmers.
We are still hoping that that once more private traders come in on the market, more sales will be done. Because currently we're only having around 47 companies who are transacting in different areas across Malawi, and we are having a market close to over 2,600 markets. So we are still hoping that when these other private traders come in, because they're giving us an indication that they may go in the market soon, we are still hoping that the program will still be implemented within the targeted period.
Government introduced the AIP in the 2020-2021 farming year, replacing the Farm Inputs Subsidy Program FISIP, which ran for some years. In this year's program, farmers are allowed to buy maize, rice, and sorghum seeds and fertilizer. A review of the 2020-2021 AIP disclosed that Chikwawa and Nsanje failed to produce the expected harvest due to drought. In response to this, under AIP this year, some farmers in the two districts will get goats. An analysis report on the 2021-2022 national budget focusing on the agriculture sector done by Action Aid in collaboration with NASFAM indicate that in this year's budget, agriculture was allocated 223.5 billion kwacha, with the largest part of this going into AIP. Kondwan Chinere, MBC News, Nsanje.
This is MBC News, a reminder of our top stories. Malawi expected to plant 40 million trees during the national tree planting season. Lanta district registers a surge in the number of people hospitalized for COVID-19. And in sports, Nyasa Big Bullets reached the final of the Airtel Top 8 after defeating Mighty Wanderers 4-1 at the Kamazu Stadium in Blantyre.